Up until now, our installation paths and our AutoCAD electrical projects have all been preset. Now, it may be the case that you are the CAD manager for your particular organization. You're using AutoCAD electrical on a project, and you need to make sure that your project points to the right installation paths for things like templates, icons, and also panel components, for example. The way that you would set this up is you'd make sure in your project here, in the properties, that you're pointing to the right paths. For example here, project settings, if we look, you've got schematic libraries. So if I click on the plus sign here, that's where AutoCAD Electrical looks for all of those symbols that make up my schematic components. Things like relay coils, switches, push buttons, and so on. If I want to add a new one, I just click on Add. There's the space there, click on Browse, and I go and look in my library files like so. So I might want to add some pneumatic symbols for my schematics there. So I click there, click on OK. It adds that to the list. I move it up or down, I don't have to, and that's added. It's the same with the panel footprint libraries. I do the same thing there. Add and browse, I can remove, move up, move down, and so on. Catalog lookup file preference, it'll use the component-specific tables that we've mentioned in here. You can also use a miscellaneous catalog table if component-specific tables don't exist. They do in our case because they're right there. That's the folders that we're pointing AutoCAD Electrical towards. Tagging and wiring number sort order, there is no project default. However, there's all different ways of setting it up. Personally, I just let it do it itself. Electrical code standard, I'm using the default there, the National Electrical Code in this case, because it's JIC. I've also got real-time error checking. So if there are any errors, they'll come up immediately rather than later in my AutoCAD electrical projects. So once you've got all of that set up, you can then go and check things like your components, wire numbers, cross-references, styles, and drawing format, which we've already set up previously in our drawing templates and also in our project properties and our drawing properties. So I'll OK that now. So all my paths now are pointing in the right direction for this particular AutoCAD electrical project.